infiltrating the capital of the Chaos Empire. It's in a way one of the hugest battles you fight in this campaign, maybe the hugest battle, at least considering how many enemy leaders and allied leaders participate at the same time, and how much gold they have available and how huge the map is. There might be bigger maps, but not any with as many leaders and as much fighting. The others are more dungeon crawl-like, but this is straight up battle. Let's start. Thus the battle preparations began. Many times throughout this endless journey, I had hesitated to continue for fear of putting our people's survival at risk. But now that they were safely in the safety, But now that they were in the safety of the far north and under the command of more capable leaders than I, my only fear was being manipulated by our enemies and becoming the instrument of my friend's demise. Elinia reassured me that she would not let it happen as long as she could draw breath. Lucky you. What if you could not prevent it, though? I asked. What if the unholy power the Emperor wields surpasses even your own, and it becomes impossible to stop me? She could not offer a concrete answer to that question, but I thought I could read the solution in her eyes, and, as Lord Gallus of the Elves, I would have certainly agreed that it was a reasonable course of action. Now I was no longer sure. I remembered the dwarf stories of our desertkin, and wondered if my own story would soon reach as bitter an end as had many of Kalasa's allies. Then I decided I would not go down without a fight. The so-called Emperor would feel my wrath. He would pay dearly for what he did to Elinde, to my Lord Ladinor, and to the thousands of elves he had tortured and killed in the valley. This would be the end of his reign of blood and destruction. Scenario 20, the heart. Also, High Discarajado. There it is, the heart of the Chaos Empire. I figured that the rumors went too far from the truth, but this is ridiculous. How can these people afford such a ludicrous construction in the middle of the desert? Perhaps they only ever enlisted Uria's demons in the first place as cheap workforce. The Dwarven scouts report that another large battalion departed from the northwest just a few hours ago. So, I believe the time has come. Looking at it in hindsight, there really was no way our infiltration mission wouldn't turn into a full-fledged assault on the enemy capital. Perhaps it's better this way, after all. Now, Gallus, will you do the honors? Ask us whether we are ready and then give us an overly dramatic discourse about the importance of this battle for the future of Udir. It's the kind of thing a good leader is expected to do. Right. Are we all ready for the battle ahead? Yes, I'm ready, Master Gallus. My bow obediently how the heck is that pronounced? Obediently awaits your orders, Lord Gallus. Let's get this over with. Quite not. Then the battle for Udir begins now. Charge! Wait, and what about the dramatic discourse the lady mentioned? It appears Lord Gallus has just given the orders, lads. You know what to do. Don't hold back. Kill every single one of these fiends. Avenge our fallen Braven. For the king. For Hafgar. Charge! The Elf Lord and his consorts approach from the northeast, sir. Dwarfs on the northwestern hills. We are under attack. Ha! Are they truly this naive? Do they believe we are not prepared for this contingency? Prepare for battle. Crush all these vermin to the ground. For Yechnagov, what the glory of Uria and the Chaos Empire. So that's where I have to go. So, move Gallus, Ilenia, all Malkesha into the Dark Keep, of course. Or defeat all enemy leaders, that's also an option. So let's check first of all. I've got a lot of gold, my allies have a lot of gold as well, and the enemies have surprisingly low amount of gold. But to be fair, they have some rather ridiculous amount of defenses and units around. Like a couple of hive grounds. And of course access to... Wait, what? They don't have access to the villages? That is helpful. But they do have access to some... Oh, the villages belong to someone who's not on the map yet. So this basically means there will be another enemy leader. I just haven't found them yet. At least that's my interpretation. Yeah, technically Übergallus can solo this, that's not wrong. Practically, I would run out of turns before I can do that. So let's not bet on that. I mean, of course it's gonna be a huge help, but there's gonna be no soloing and Highgate Begamot. Right, Cat Begamot Evergreen is gone now. So there's the question, do you want a new unit or not? I've got 4 places left. Like 4 units I could name before I run out of space. Like I can only take a limited number of units in the next scenario. Into the next scenario. And so my time has come again to serve as the elf's living weapon. Even if I can hardly stand this much death and destruction. I hope you can forgive me for bringing you here. Oh Gallus, don't fret about it. By now this almost feels like daily routine. Besides, I told you before, I would have come on my own anyway. So, I'm also controlling this guy. Like Gallus has no early finish bonus, of course. He has, same for him, but he also has no gold carried over to the next scenario. That's because, well, this is the only scenario he ever takes part in, so there's that. There just is no reason for gold carried over. So of course I don't have recalls. Makes sense. Hey, cool! So right, technically this is an advancement from the Dwarf Wanderer, but because of a bug you can't access its advancement, so it likes a standalone unit. So then how the hell am I supposed to do this like this? So many enemies. I want at least a couple of Ulfsakers, because they've got melee berserk and can clear out those sentry towers easily, while they are quite a danger to my other units. But I don't want to overdose on these guys, which kind of shame. Then Dwarvish Runesmiths are honestly just awesome. So I'm gonna take a couple of those. So you see already the difference. Those guys are recruiting far more level 2 units than usually. Okay. Let us show these non-believers the real might of the Empire. Gallus, enemy troops are coming from behind. Well, sort of from here. This is the hidden side we were talking about. Surprise, alien maggots! Uh-oh. So let's see how much gold does this one have. Also quite a lot of gold, but not too much. But on the other hand, they have all the villages, which is the actual problem. Luckily, Übergallus can totally take care of them. And just to note, this one is a special warrior. It's level 4, has more hits on both attacks, way more hit points than usually, and regenerates and leadership. Like, let's compare that with a normal Demoness warrior. Look, this is the normal kind, which is far, far, far weaker. But yeah, this is basically a demon warrior on steroids. Lots of steroids. So Elinia and Übergallus can take care of that, and just for moral support I'm gonna send Aerothan as well, even though he can't do that much. Xaroxas and Inky and Nightmare can probably help as well. Yeah, well, that leader is buffed as heck. As you can see, level 4 unit. And the damage. Damn. If I didn't have Übergallus, I would be in trouble. At least I think so. So... Oops, that's the wrong unit. I want intelligent, resilient, not anything of the other stuff. Now, first of all, I've got 4 of those. Then I've got those, 5 even. Okay. Well, Cat Behemoth, this is basically a kind of Demon Lord because he's level 4. Okay. This thing is annoying, but I can deal with that. Okay. So I can recruit a couple more times easily. Just for fun at Griffin Rider. Just for fun at Guardsmen. I won't use many of them, I think. But better to have them than and not need them than the other way around. But I just want to point out again, look how well defended this place is. Like, holy shit. So let's actually take a step back there, maybe take the villagers over there and let Übergallus deal with most of them. No need to tire myself out yet. So your tender is over there and I need some help blocking this place. So if I just let them walk out, I'm in huge trouble. So the plan is to block them from walking out. I think that makes sense. But for that I really should have sent Elinia and Aerothan and maybe those 3 over there to block. Because right now it's just Igor, who might do a good job. But it's really a risk I didn't have to take. Okay. Wait, I thought I would have to replay this turn, but luckily I could undo this recruit because undead don't have traits. And I can't undo this recruit, like, see, no option, because they have traits and basically it's rolled for this. And I can't undo this roll and retry for a better one. So I can just force the traits I want. That would be slightly, well, actually not that OP, because if you want to put in that effort, fine. It's not really worth it anyway. Okay, so this is a bit awkward, because right now we're just attacking the wildlife. But okay. For Halfgar! What exactly bothers you, this Shadow? That you can't undo your, what's it called? Undo your recruits or what? And why would that bother you just because you don't care about trades? Yeah, it's just it's in a way an implementation detail. It's just how it is. It's, yeah. I mean, usually you do recruit what you want instead of just running stuff. What the hell? This makes no sense at all. Like, Igor went for the poisoning approach in a berserk attack. That just makes no sense. And it let him take way more damage, so he's just gonna die now. Alas, it's been my best time with you friends. Yeah, don't worry, Nightmare, I'm gonna reload it. But now we can also see Malkesher raising or not raising his corpse. I just want to remind you, just after we picked up Elinia, Igor died accidentally, and Malkesher just raised him as a fresh recruit, as a wolf corpse. Elinia saying, don't do it. Ooh, alright. May I ask why? He was very helpful with us. More than I ever expected from anyone of his kind. It would be very unseemly for us to disturb his well-deserved rest. As you wish, lady. And that's why I didn't reload immediately, Nightmare, because, well... Oh, damn it, I need to go one more turn back. Because, yeah, you don't see this kind of interaction if you don't let him die at all. So you have to let him die at some point to get the interaction. Which I consider worth it. So yeah, this is obviously the same thing again. Yeah, that's on me that we have to watch this again. I should have taken more care of to keep Igor safe. Wouldn't have been that hard to. But really? Going for the poison against a berserk attack? Boah, I hate that very thought. I mean, just no. So, and this time I'm not sending Nightmare, Xeroxes, Yotender and Inky over there, because really the Übergals doesn't need the help, but I need help to contain this assault. Inky, I think it's a better idea if the in-game Inky holds back a little bit so she just doesn't get steamrolled by the enemies. Don't you agree? I'm glad that we're on the same page about it. Well, let's go and beat up some Chaos Empire people. Whoa! Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at this! Basically, the morning is, or the day is very short. And then it's gonna be night forever. Damn. Also, why does this... Oh, I see. On other difficulties, this probably has a 35 turns. So the 35 time of days, the time of day schedule that is part of that has 35 parts makes sense. Gosh, that was hard to articulate. Oh shit! More enemies. It's not like we have already 50 or something to deal with. I mean, let's really look at the map. 65 units on this one, but including the sentry tower. So let's just say, this one has only 30 or something. Then 38 plus 20, 58 units. Then those teal guys and those drones that are just standing around everywhere. Actually, yeah, I can do that. I mean, she's so tanky, actually. I mean, 90 HP. So, for Lord Ladino and our fallen comrades. So, yeah, Inky, you know, Descacharado, you were pointing out that those guys with this now 64 units are still in positive income. That's because only 20 of them demand upkeep, I mean. So that means, like, this one won't demand, like, first of all units that are spawned on the map and not being recruited don't demand upkeep. The leader doesn't demand upkeep, this one doesn't demand upkeep, none of those towers demand upkeep, and those two demon warriors and the demon nest warrior don't demand upkeep either. So it's actually quite manageable upkeep wise. So Xyroxas, you got this. So this one doesn't annoy me, or if they do, I want to destroy them immediately. I want them destroyed immediately. Die. Thank you for heeding my request. So, first of all... I don't think I can quite stop them yet. Malkesha attacking. My Tasha takes to the floor. It's about time this place got a do-over befitting of gods who relish in death and destruction. Don't you think? So he said while attacking a puppy. It's actually pretty much in character for him. So this one needs to go, seriously. But they're so tanky. Oh, I'm scared of attacking. That's not good. You know. Yeah, Cat Begamot, you never answered the question about having a unit. Or whether you want to have a unit. Let's ask in the chat. Maybe you just didn't see it. I didn't hear it, to be precise, because it's not like I wrote it down. So yeah, this is my cool collection, but I'm certainly not gonna waste XP on those right now. So another sprite, and let's go. And I hope that those guys survive, actually. I might have been too bold. Let me just take some precautions, because this autosave gets overwritten once the dwarf's turn is. Okay, then you want a unit. Problem is I have basically only 4 spirits to offer. Is it okay if I give you a 4 spirit, or is that not okay? Oh damn, that guy has actually 50% chance to dodge on normal ground. That's harsh. Or spirit. Nah, well, if you have no problem with that, then that's okay. I just wanted to warn you that you can't pick something like a Elvish Fighter or Skeleton Cavalry, anything like that. Like for example, I've got a wish for a Spider Walking Corpse, but I can't offer this right now, so they will have to wait until and if I find one. And it looks like I have to reload. Way too aggressive. Like, they are tanky, but demons are one of the few kinds of units that have, well, a kind of attack that deals a lot of damage to them. So they're actually a threat. And they can tank as much as I'm used to against most enemies. Like, see? Inky just kicked the butt. Good. And we can't have that. See, Inky is... Where is Inky? Inky is totally fine, see? So, and I'm gonna give this one to Cat. Bergamot. And I really should start being a bit more careful about the whole thing. Actually, this. No, not NX, let's see. So, and then just take a couple steps back and defend instead. Well, yeah, that I've read that before, so no redoing. Then die. Basically, the idea is I just collect my units over here, and once big enemies get into range, I crush them. Or at least I try to. But I really don't dare to attack them right now. Because as you can see, I just get surrounded and killed. So why do I send this one to heal instead of this one? Because this one is healthy and heals without a village either way. Well, this one is not healthy and really needs the help. Same with this one, I wait for this one to get closer and then I finish him off at once. But really, why go for the poison attack? I don't get it. Actually, what did I kill? Right, a Thunderbird so far. Boom. Die. Someone is being aggressive, and someone is doing pretty well in cleaning up enemies. I think basically like the enemy always chooses to attack with poison if possible because of the poison spreading stuff, and I think that might also affect the responses your attack have or something. I'm not sure if I articulated this in any way that's understandable. But no idea. Like, I live if you don't understand it, even though it would be nice if you did. So, Melding Catcher actually can take that damage, that's for sure. So let's not worry about him and just let him tank the hell out of this. Also die. Inky is just gonna go on exploring spree. Also, I would like to wipe out those guys so I can take the villages. I mean, I don't need them. It's just this, after playing Wesnoth for so long, I just have this habit of, well, I need to take the villages when I see them. I don't even stop to think about whether it makes sense or not. And even if I realize that it doesn't make sense, I still wanna do it. But actually, no, I really don't need those villages. They all belong to this guy, so once I kill him, or actually her in this case, those villages all will be ownerless and won't give gold to my enemies. And that's actually good enough. Alright, dwarves. Then 10, okay. And now time to beat up this demon warrior. Boom! Sweet damage. Like really sweet. But look how they pretty much don't dare to attack this one unranged, at least if it's not suggested, because it is honestly a bad idea, which can result into them just dying straight up. That's how strong this guy is. So I wanna protect my units, of course. Boom, fire! Quite literally so. Then, oh, that's nasty. It's pretty damn nasty, actually. First of all, protect this one. Second of all, units are not fast enough to cover for them. So this guy is basically dead, unless I do something like this, sacrificing at least one of my off-stackers in the process. Actually, even if I do this, this one is just gonna get killed by those two, I think. Actually, the odds are not that bad, so let's try. Oh, nah, he's not in danger. Like, even if he had to fight this one again, they don't deal damage, so he would still survive, actually. Also, I'm pretty impressed that he should survived. Wait, did they lose someone? Who did they lose? Oh, right, I'm thinking of the wrong team. Just writing on Discord at the same time. So I got confused about what was happening at that moment. But the old Saga died, but the Thunderers survived, so that's great. Like, see? Dead, but this one is alive, so, and that was the aim anyway. So, and I should give up on checking villages. I have all the units I need. Ghost detect. Right. I think this side has probably the same kind of risk management as the check stills, with trying to take as much damage as possible so you can be killed by 1,000 of paper cuts. Right. You get what I mean? Like if the enemy unit dies, they can send another one into attack, and that only works if the unit dies. Foil in there! So basically they all have their own war cry. So cool. Stark, you fought. Okay, so this would be not a good idea, so let's do this instead. So why do I have a linear over here? Because I want to check out that place. Maybe there is some cool stuff, maybe not. I sure want to find out though. So what are the odds of this? How much can I heal if I do this? So actually up to 45 hit points, not bad. And no one else can attack anyway, so let's do that. Okay, that is not the best case scenario, but it's good enough for sure. Let's maybe send those two guys just to help out, to be safe. Then this one has to die. Like really, this guy is way too scary. Resilient and intelligent, so I have survived at least 2 hits. And time to clean them all up. So yeah, because it's been so long since Markasha had attacked in a previous save, it's about time this place got a do-over befitting of gods who relish in death and destruction, don't you think? Proceeds in doing exactly that. Proceed. Well, Nightmare, the aggression is not set to high, but is set as high, exactly as high as intended. So saying that is too high is somewhat of a misnomer. Utena got his level up. Good job. So that takes care of this front mostly. Yep. Actually, yes, indeed. Then this one is also almost done. Those guys are in for a bit of a hard time. And actually breaking in will require quite a bit more effort than I've put in so far. Boom. Then be gone. Also be gone, please. Thanks. Maybe. Yeah, just to be sure. Okay, this is awkward. I want this one totally gone. Hey, those things are even level 2. I had no idea. I would have expected them to be a lower level than this. I remember them as level 1 unit. But I guess it is fair damage-wise. So, this is a low unit. Normally you protect them no matter what. But in this case, you will have them only this one scenario, so you can easily afford to lose them. So, yeah. Like, I admit my instincts are screaming at me that I should protect this guy. Hi Zorder! Thanks for watching. And I hope this might inspire you to play Wesnoth a bit more again. Maybe even play this very campaign. Boom. Die. Right. My catcher is luckily not in danger from this one Demon Seafarer, but if there were more, it would be dangerous. Yeah, I'm also happy about the non-empty chat. It's just, I admit that the times I stream at are maybe not that perfect for most of you. Yeah, I'm gonna read it later, but it's just I want to play this campaign, and I could play it if I wouldn't stream it, but streaming is a bit draining actually. So I stream whenever I can, and then I need a long break before I can stream again. So yeah, I can do the one time a day and stream multiple scenarios. It has to be one at a time. Yep, and Cat Bingamot, we already know why this is. The aggression for this teal side of the enemy is set very, very high, so high that they try to... their goal is not to avoid damage, but to take as much damage as possible when they attack the enemy. So they can get killed and then get replaced immediately by another unit attacking. And if that one gets killed, you replace it again, and again, and again. And at one point, the unit you attack is gone after you sacrifice like 10 of your own, which is a valid strategy if you want. Like, it's fair, but you can only do this if you really have the numbers. Anyway, now the hard part. Brace yourselves, boys. The long dark is up on our heels and ready to liven up this hell of a battle. So, from now on, it's gonna be darkness the whole time. Really, whole time. This is gonna be really annoying. But yeah, it is fair. So first of all, way too much damage I'm noping out of there. Let me actually save again, go to the start of the turn, because I might have to undo this whole thing if this one attacks. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna attack. It's a bad idea. He needs a bit more heal before I'm willing to attack this guy. He's too much damage for my taste. You mean this Demon Seafarer? Like, that's the same side as this ghost over there, so yeah, they have the same settings. Okay, keep going. So here I have my village, so I can heal him. This one, Jotana needs a way out, honestly, or he gets overwhelmed by this amount of enemies. Then also a thing that's really cool about forest spirits, they can fly over chasms, so so a human cow bowman, you mean one of, what's this guy, perhaps Grey? It's also likely that they like human Chaos Bowman probably did not have this high aggressive setting, but you have to remember Malkesha has drains on melee. That means attacking him on ranged actually deals the whole damage overall compared to attacking him on melee. So he wasn't trying to maximize damage on himself, but maximize damage on the enemy. Like, this is not quite suiciding, but it can lead to the same result. But it's still a different thing, actually. Similar, but different. Die. Inky is the most tanky force spirit I have available, but can't quite take that place over there, but die. But really, it's kind of funny watching an army of forest spirits, sprites, and fire fairies conquer an enemy city. Like, it doesn't get much more unusual than that. Boom! Level 2 unit acquired. Then let's take the village. Like, the dwarves do actually need some villages. So, because they have still some proper income. Yeah, Forest Spirit in Desert is also a fair point of how unrealistic this kinda seems. Like, without a linear, no way that this would ever happen. So I'm not finishing this one off, even though I could with my Dwarf Ulfzerker, because then he would get slain by this guy. Actually, I can just do this. I mean, why not? Why shouldn't I do that? So anyway, I was not finishing off with this Ulfzerker because I still needed to clean up all those sentry towers. Like, they've got no melee attacks, so Berserk on melee is a death sentence for them, no matter how much HP they have, especially because they have no defense at all. Okay. Cool, this is nice. Cool! Like, see, the defense they have is broken down into both terrains. Cool. I like that. So why am I sort of crying right now? So, since the latest version of Invasion from the Unknown, Igor actually goes on to the next campaign after the storm. And, unlike every single other unit, he can retain the items he has. So technically I could have totally given him the Berserk and Rain combination and carried it over. But actually, on the other hand, it would probably just have got him killed, because he wouldn't have had the void armor. Anyway, every single item I can give him from now onwards is gonna be his, that's for sure. Like, and you might be saying, why do I even care? This doesn't matter. Yes, it does. It does matter a lot to me. So, destroy this guy. Ouch, I'm not gonna take that chance. Like, if I attack on range, there's a chance that I just get wrecked. And Inky and the Uber Igor is actually not doable, because the part of what makes him Übergeles is his regular raids, which I pick up before I meet Igor, is the void armor, which I pick up before I meet Igor, is another potion I pick up before I meet Igor, is a speed ring I pick up before I meet Igor, and is gonna be a sword that's adds a slow to his melee attack, which Igor can't pick up to begin with. Also, the poisonous bow isn't possible to pick up with him. So actually, items I can get from now on, I can give him a couple, but most of them are still gonna go to Übergeles. And this Cacciarado, technically, Gallus, Ilinia, and Malkasha were always meant to go from Invasion from the Unknown to After the Storm, because Gallus and Malkasha, Gallus and Ilinia changed unit types, and Malkasha has, let's say, very destructive behavior, or meeting with an enemy. He will change as well. So those are the same characters, but not the same units. Igor is gonna be the only one who's gonna be the same unit between campaigns. Which is why I was so excited about possibly giving him items. But I'm still glad now, even though a bit sad, that I didn't give him the Berserk and Rain combination, because on him, without this insane armor he has, like, look at this, it just gets you killed. Which is not that great, actually. Anyway, watch me destroy this capital. Wait a second. Where did the Demon Seeker go? I mean, it's certainly not this one. Did anyone see how this Demon Seeker over here got killed? Because I don't remember that. Whoops. I mean, something must have happened, right? I'm confused. Just a little bit. So I could totally kill this guy, but I don't, just to leave him in place so nothing worse attacks just yet. So this one gets a free heal. This one just rests. Oh snap, there's someone attacking from over there. I kinda forgot about this guy. Let's just destroy him, I guess. Dum dum dum. Did I say Berserk Poison combination? Because I meant Berserk Drain combination. Just saying. Okay, so this was apparently not a special place. Too bad. I guess I just have to go on then. So, and he can heal a bit more from this. Like, should give him better odds. How much damage does this deal? So, he has a 60% blade resistance. Because of the bug, you can't see how much exactly that's it, but it should be something like... Wait, actually I can calculate it. That 4 tenths times 13 is 52 tenths. Huh. Only 5 damage. This guy deals 5 damage per hit on melee, while I deal... how much damage? 20%, so it's like 10 damage, maybe 9 per hit. So I heal almost as much as this one deals damage. So yeah, if this guy takes me to melee, I win the fight. Easy. Yeah, I could totally do that. I would win. But really, that's stupid. I mean, seriously, going to melee with this guy? No thanks. This is actually gonna hurt quite a bit. Doesn't matter which one of them does the job. Then I need a healer to stop the poison. Igo is almost ready to go. And yeah, dogs are free, have to drain, but so is pretty much everyone else for him. Like, honestly. Like, unless they are undead, but yeah, I don't think that should be considered. Okay, so die. It's 3 XP, so why not? Then I still can't quite kill this guy, but I can totally kill this one. And get some XP. The description can advance to Runesmith. Nice. Then this guy obviously needs a healer. And this one doesn't really need a village because he's healthy. Then... right. Oh. Let's do it like this instead. So yeah, now multiple of those can attack and I can destroy them just as fast instead of having to find them 1 versus 1. Like, I can take this bridge because I can fly over the chasm, but they don't have as many units available that can do that. So I need to retreat a bit back to actually take them down. Oh snap! I did not pay attention that this guy is over there, and I'm so glad that he accidentally actually survived that. Yep, exposed an oath. That's never good. Boom! Take that. Boom! Also nice. Oh, come on, again? That's pretty harsh, you know? So first of all, let's look at this. 97.1 chance to kill, 1.3 chance to die. And apparently that's what they added. 0.9% chance that neither of them dies. Unlikely, but possible. Yeah, what should be noted is as well, he has 60% to dogs, and she has 70%. Oh, that was a lot of missing actually. But it was also exhilarating to watch. Damn. Still, those guys are not fun. I guess there's some kind of anti-air defense. I'm not happy about seeing them. That's for sure. Wait, is Arafan allowed to die yet? Nope. So I have to protect them now, which is great. Oh, do it like this. So what I've got to consider first is that I do not move this one. Because if I do, then this one has a free reign and can attack my force spirit over there, dealing actual damage, like 9 damage per hit, allowing possibly allowing this one to finish him off, which would be bad. Then apparently I can't properly protect this dude anyway, so let's destroy this thing to protect him proactively. Yeah, but basically it was a bad play to place Arafan over there. So now I have to go back to the start of the turn. Make a safer from that so I can reload to there instead of having to reload one turn later. So see, I've reloaded back to here. And if he because if I stop on a scale of 1 to Dark Souls, so the question is, on a scale of 1 to Dark Souls, how frustrating has Fairy Spam been up to this point, like Tinkerbell meter? I would say something around 3. Like, it is somewhat annoying that I can't really approach strong enemies proactively. I can't bait them into attacking me. I have to sit outside of their range. They basically just zone me by being there. But on the other hand, against most enemies I am quite tanky and I always have damage. And if I really need a tank, I have my heroes to tank for me. So I'm lacking a bit tank-wise, but I'm not lacking so much that it's crippling. But it would be nice if you don't take my words and now nerf the fairy spam, because that would be pretty annoying, I'd say. Yeah, pretty much. To explain that exchange to people watching the YouTube video instead of the stream, the question was asked by the author of the campaign, so they actually do have the power to change those things. No, Inky, oh, Inky, don't die, please. Inky, don't. I wouldn't say that this scenario is kinda cheating because just because I've got dwarves, because well, the fairies are doing the most part of the damage. Like, dwarves got 21 kills so far, and I can show you in a moment how much the elves did. Even though it's taking us much longer than expected, the Chaos Emperor has yet to make an appearance. What if our information is incorrect and he's not even in the capital? Nah, he's probably in his chamber running in circles and flailing his arms like a lunatic while begging the goddesses for forgiveness. He knows we've won this fight. Yes. He is most certainly down there. He... and something else whose nature I cannot ascertain yet. Lakesha, you can feel it too, right? I try not to worry about these things, girl. Besides, what power could possibly stop two walking legends like us? You're laying it real thick on there. Really. Look. So see? My side got 51 kills. So the dwarves are there, but they're certainly not doing most of the... they're not doing the heavy lifting in this scenario, that's for sure. Really? Fine, I'll do it myself. But yet it was not smart of me. I would have had more chances with pretty much all the outer attacks because they have more strikes. I was just being greedy for the fun, for the heck of it, to use my taunts and to drain that target, even though I would have leveled up anyway, if I actually hit. So I'm glad that Aerafan survived. And I can level up this one. Another forest spirit. And no, I'm not bored yet. And right, and Iris, I was sure I was taking this scenario into consideration, but this, when I said it's annoying that I can't approach strong enemies, I was referring to something like Malhikuba or Forefathers or Spectres. Spectres. Spectres? Spectres, I'm actually not sure how to pronounce that. And I really need to move my healer over here. I've got not enough villages to cover them all. So first of all, protect Inky. Like this. Perfect. This might actually hurt, but it's not a named unit, so this is almost okay. Then I really don't want to fight those guys. At least not without a berserk. Then die. Thanks, much appreciated. He can just heal in peace, I guess, and die as well. And I will wait for this guy to arrive before I continue intruding into the capital. Because if I intrude while getting caught by this anti-air defense units and stuff, I'm in trouble. So I'd much rather wait it just out. So, next turn. Yeah, Nightmare is always the magic for any kind of unit that can poison me. Nightmare, you're somewhat late, you know, you're 5 minutes late in reacting. Okay, so getting through this is gonna be annoying. I really think I should take a step back after taking this one down. Oh, this is a danger. Like, I'm dangerously low, and this, if I don't remove this one immediately, it might be very dangerous. Die. So, let's finish off this one. Then strength is next. And then then I'm already finished. But really, I now need her over here as mage. As healer, to be precise. Oh, there's another one. This is... Why are there so many of them? Anyway, I think this is also supposed to show the longer I stall, the worse it's gonna get, enemy numbers wise. So why do I even want to take a step back here? Because I cannot attack from 3 sides over there because the sentry towers have zone of control there and they're just blocking me off. Arafan, you don't need to get there. So yeah, this is actually, in this, this is a problem with having only fairies. I have trouble breaking through there. I don't have the tankiness to just walk over them. So like this to screen the oath. Yep, that's still good enough. And yep. Perfect. Like this, no one should die, but I really need to hurry and get inside there. Also, whoops, I need to undo this whole thing moves because this sentry drone spawned again and I do not want to tangle with that. So like this. Damn it! This guy is way too close. Nope. Yep. Out of range now, so I basically have to give up that one village. Okay, okay, this should work. Oh, I totally overlooked this one and didn't see that. I overlooked way more units than I thought. The Pathfinder, the Dwarf Pathfinder did die. I never thought he was in danger actually. So I would love to break through there. But at the same time, if I do that, I'm gonna take so much damage. I don't like taking damage. Especially not so much. First of all, let's get this one out of there. Good job. Then destroy. Right, and leveling up is also a valid way of healing your units, just saying. So now I've got Malkesha who can just run them down. I had to leave him on healing for so long because he already tanked for the first time. And he had to recover from that to begin with. So this is nasty. I will have to take care the whole time of where I move my units, so I don't attract this sentry drone down there. Nope, those odds are not good enough for me. Boom. Die. Huh. Wait a second, they can... Just a moment. Iris, are you still there? Because I've got a question. The runesmiths can of course advance to Rune Master, but they can also advance to Arcanister. I was under the impression that only a Furon would be able or would be allowed to advance to Arcanister. Whoops. Like, I still have to take care of this one. So yeah, the question right now is that a bug? Is that intended? Is it even bad if it's true? Stuff like that. Good job, Mal Casher. So, things that slowed me down in advancing against the enemy. I sent Ilinia over there instead of just keeping her here to, well, heal my units and provide some illumination, which does boost my damage quite a bit. Letting Malcatcher tank at the beginning, so he couldn't just run them down later on, like now. What else? Actually, I think that's pretty much it for now. I mean, Übergales. I mean, I could have sent him in against the main fortress instead of against this one. But well, it's just that was more like a matter of taste, I think. Yeah, it is dubious, but I think it's part of the story of the world building, whether they can advance officially to these units or not. Like it reflects how like if Alfurin is the only one who can advance to a Dwarvish Arcanista, it reflects how special this role is. While if everyone that collects enough XP can do that, then it's not quite as special anymore. Maybe still special because you need a lot of XP, but not nearly as special if there was really only him who could do that. You get what I mean? I really only need to take this one down, so let's do that. Be prepared for a very nice laughter. Like, this is so cool when they do that, because it's not because they attack this sentry tower, not because of this specific scenario, because that's an animation they always do when they attack a unit that has no melee attack at all and is therefore a 100% safe kill. And I think when I first saw this, I was so scared. I was like, what the hell? Is the unit coming alive or something? To be fair, I was pretty young back then, but it was still scary. Like, he is still going for the poison attack. What the? That's not good. Okay, this is just bullying, attacking like with this unit. Oh damn, shadow minions as well. This is gonna be nasty. So yeah, I misplayed with the dwarves over there. It would have been smarter if I just baited this one outside so I can just demolish it instead of having it now block the bridge. So yeah, it was in a way a special kind of greed. Yeah, this was also not very smart actually. Come on. I can do better than this. Pretty sure, actually. So I'm attacking this one just for fun. The unit is gonna level up very soon anyway, so it doesn't need to heal. And it's not gonna get killed by this one. And there's no one close by that can kill it right now. So it's pretty safe. And I can finally advance into the capital. I need to kill this one, and this one. Yeah, did Yeah, it does make the bonk sound when I attack this one. Oh no, this is a different one. Okay, and I'm just gonna camp over there and, well, annoy the hell out of them. 6 turns over there, that's not worth it. So, to maximize his use, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one more move. First of all, let's move Ilenia back, because Ego is chaotic and his damage is hampered by having a source of light next to him. Then I'm just gonna keep them all next to this. Alright, I think this is the right moment to throw away a couple of units to accelerate the whole process. Just to explain, in the next scenario I can choose 8 units except Igor, Nalkesha, Linear, Galas, and where is he? Erafan to accompany me. Just 8 units, so of course not all of the ones I have right now, 25 units, can come with me. So I am free to sacrifice a couple of them to just accelerate the scenario. Like Inky, of course not Syraxis, not any of the named ones, but some of the other ones. And of course the level 2 units are the first one I'm willing to sacrifice, because I do already have enough forest spirits to occupy all the slots. Right, and do remember some of them have sort of sub-optimal trade choices, so I'm very willing to let those die, for example. I was just for a moment so confused where the Elf Saga went, and then I remembered that I totally sacrificed him just moments ago. Die. Much appreciated. Die as well. Very much appreciated. Then send this one over to heal, because why not? And then I have to kill this one next, so I can finally bait this Goliath out of there. General Avril. Interesting name. So why do I even send him out here to die? So I can't be blocked from going further. So I have some kind of foothold before I have to fight him. And look, sometimes your enemy units come out of this center of the capital, barring my progress, hindering my progress. Anyway, standing in my way. die, so he can go on and fight this one. This is... those are some pretty interesting battle results, actually. Because, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is no doubt that he's not gonna die. Or rather, the possibilities of the damage he's getting deals are so equal in likeliness that not all of them can be shown to begin with. That's because, well, he has Drain. And that's the first one down. Then... wrong unit. This one. I don't want to tangle with that one, but I do want to kill this one. Nah, I'm gonna leave this thing alone. No need to risk it. Anyway, I made it in. Huh. Yeah, and I'm gonna take this 3 level up, so there's no chance of me dying. There's a pretty good chance of them getting attacked. Oh yeah, this Caracharo. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it in English, but I wish you enjoy your meal. Okay, this one apparently went to heal. Then I still wanna bait this guy out. And I can easily do that by just killing this unit over there, and then he moves in there and takes a slot. Space, whatever. And then I can finally finish off him off and actually advance into the city. Into the capital. Okay. Ouch. So yeah. Pre-advancement for me. I'm glad about it. This actually hurts quite a bit. Really? This is at least the 3rd wave, maybe even the 5th. I mean the 3rd or the 4th wave, not the 5th. That would not make too much sense. Boom. Take that. I mean, yeah, Cat Begamot. Yes, they are coming every several turns. It's true. I just don't like how often they do that. Oh, whoops. I actually meant to dispose of this one, so Übergallus can deal with this one down there. But now I kinda already killed him, and so this is not gonna work. Like, I killed the unit I wanted Übergallus to attack, so the whole point of removing the other unit is moot. At least I'm now finally inside of the city and don't have to storm it anymore. I just have to basically throw them out. Okay, so die. And to your comment that this is the place that where all the demons have been coming in from, allegedly. We don't have proof. We just have rumors. Which is not quite the same. Oh. Just to make sure that he absolutely won't die no matter what. Like if he died, that would be bad. I mean, actually, I think Afuran... No, Afuran is not allowed to die. Oh, please don't die, actually. No, this one is gonna die, which is kinda a shame. At least Ubergallus is totally safe. Oh, she survived! Damn, nice. Because that was one of the 8 I would take into the capital. Whoops. Didn't notice that I left that place open, but okay. So I need to kill that purple leader or move into it. It's really up. Really both is possible. Oh lol, just give me a moment. Because obviously Gallus is actually not allowed to die. Okay, let's keep going. Die. Just gotta protect this one. This one, fairy. Also send Ubergallus over here to destroy this guy. Not just for fun, but because that's also a way to win the scenario instead of just moving in there. First of all, let's try these guys over here. So don't actually dare to block this keep, because then I would have to tangle with 2 sentry towers at once, which is a bit more damage than I trust myself with. Okay. Yep, I can totally tank this much. Yeah, alternative timeline sounds good. I'm actually willing to try, but nah, I don't think that's actually what happened there. So... like, I would love to just slay this dude, but then could this one slay me instead? Like, Dwarvish Arcanista, 8 damage, I have only 28 AP. No thanks. Another option is this instead. Works just as well. Also keep him protected. Dum, 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 dum. Huh, not bad. Actually survived that. Is surprising. Not unwelcome, but surprising. Oh, thanks for the free heal. That's useful. Oh, 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 damn. Vanquished by these full enemies. It should not have ended like this, and you are absolutely right about that. I have to do something to rectify that. For that I sadly have to go back 2 turns, unless I made some saves, but I made them on this turn, so that's useless. Why would I make a save on this turn? Oh, weird. Let's go back to here and 5-minute break. Like, I do need a break just for a moment. And then I'll be back. Promise. Please wait for me. Thanks. So, first of all, I'm back. I think, yep, I made it in those 5 minutes, and I just realized by looking at the stream duration that I've been playing for way longer than I thought. I mean, what the hell? That is a lot. No wonder that I needed a break now. Yeah, and I doubt that this one survives this time. Maybe, but unlikely. Or? Oh, I see, because I did some things differently, the results were different as well. Like, for example, this one dying, or the other one not dying, or taking more or less damage. So let's pay a bit more attention this time. First of all, this guy still gets sent over there, but Amalkesha stays safe this time. Then this one still needs a healer and still needs to be protected, but not as much as last time. Then this one can't reach. Well, kinda can reach, but not in a way that's really threatening. Then destroy this one, because I can. And you always should take down the ones. Like this catcher rudder, I'm just not gonna take offense on that. I mean, it's great for you, but I don't think I care. uh, Ouch. Oh, so many losses already. Anyway, at last I am really making progress with my assault on the city, like over there of course, but even the dwarves are making slow progress, but some progress indeed. Boom. Oh, that was pretty cool. Arthur just said she wishes that Thunder would hit 100% of the time when a target's defense is lower than 40%. I admit it would be pretty damn cool. I mean, just whoa. If you just placed them at the edge of a river, they would destroy everything and everyone every single time. In Nightmare, I would like to point out that Thunderers are not missing all the time in normal RNG either. You don't need to use biased RNG for that. You just, well, need to pay attention and celebrate the times when they do hit. Because it happens. Nothing's wrong with destroying them if they take a swim before me. I actually approve of that. But I think it would be kinda OP. Okay, but yeah, at this point I can say that I've pretty much won the scenario in this. I don't see a threat to me winning this at this point. Just try and protect my units from those. What's it called? Yeah, from the skirmishes. Like, if I'm honest, the dwarves are not that useful actually. Like, they do make a good distraction, yes. See, this is what I mean with thunder sitting. But they obviously are not the part that, well, wins the fight at the end of the day. So I'm moving up to there, so this one can't attack me. Those two can attack me, sure, I can destroy them, but I'm not sure enough about destroying this guy. Let's avoid that fight for now. Die. Nope, not there, because I want to heal my Kesher in the next turn. Perfect. Just the way I wanted it. I've thrown one elf at the tower. This one over there, so I could have an easier time moving in once I cross the bridge, which I never managed to do. And yeah, I also pointed out the diabolic laughing of the elves, which is actually part of why I did that, instead of, well, ignoring them. I still think it's a shame that you can't give this elf laughter to my Übergallus when he uses Berserker attack. But you made clear why it doesn't work, and yeah, that does make sense. Even though it really is a shame. But yeah, sometimes I just have this unrealistic picture of how things could maybe work, and I just need a healthy dose of reality to get over that. Oh snap. If I kill this one is actually in danger, and because it's a named one, we can't have that. Instead I block another unit, this one, and now everyone is safe again. So. Wait, what? Did this sentry drones... Oh, okay, this is Dark Haifax. This is fair, I guess. Somewhat unexpected, but fair, and at least I can dispose of it immediately. Actually try to make use of it? Nope. Wanted to level up this flamethrower, but that did obviously not work out. Ouch. Iris, and at this point, thanks to Iris for explaining to the viewers as well why this diabolic laughter is not possible to add for the my Übergallus. Where are you? Übergallus is over there. Just to read it out for those who are not in the stream. Animations aren't modifiable. The only way would be having the item add a new animation and keeping around modified copies of the original animations for all possible units and deciding which one to use on the spot. Which would be like 20 or more modified animations in a way. Which... I admit it would not be worth the effort. Seriously, just no. Okay, I actually just want for him to cover over there. So how much damage does this guy deal? Right, 11 and modified by 60% is like 4 to 5 damage. That is a good fun fact. It's only done like previously someone said just use the biased energy for Thunderers so they hit once in a while. And now Dev, who's also watching the stream, pointed out that biased energy actually doesn't do anything for Thunderers to begin with. So any improvement in the number of times Thunderers hit and biased RNG whereas not biased RNG are just in your head. They hit the same amount of times. Wait a moment. Huh. Iris, are you seeing this? This village still belongs to an enemy, but the leader of that side has died already. Like, the villages all belonged to this side. This one over there that arrived later. So they belonged to the side before they had a leader, and now they keep belonging to that side after that leader is gone. So my enemies can't even take those villages. They are off limits for them, even though that leader has died, which is not exactly optimal, I think. At least not for them, for sure. Like, my question now is that intended? Or rather, was it even understandable what I was saying? Because I can feel that I'm getting more and more distracted. Like, this is exhausting. Somewhat. So why am I saving right now? I'm placing my Übergallus over there, and I'm not sure if this guy can kill me. So let's first of all take a picture of this, in case the offer did not hear me, so I can send it to them and discuss this issue later on. So first of all, I think the easiest way to save to make sure that Übergallus does not get attacked is this. Just send a unit over there to be sacrificed. And just block the enemy meanwhile. Look. Okay, so and it's also intended that basically all those villages are off limits for this guy and for any other enemy leaders. Like, they have some villages inside the capital that they just can't take, and a lot of villages they won't try to take. This is like not very smart from the defenders in a way, if they can be blamed for this. Okay, as long as that's intended, that's great. Oh no, I did not want your tender to get that kill. I wanted Elinia to get that kill, because free XP and stuff. Oh, cool. Someone just came out of there and almost killed your tender. What the hell? That was not expected. So for now, I'm just glad that this doesn't count as some kind of taking of entering in there, because it really isn't. So now I've still got a shot at taking this good. Oh ho ho ho! I have nice odds at destroying this guy. So at this point, the scenario is obviously over. Let's farm some XP. For Cat Behemoth, for example, and then just end it, and for Nightmare as well while we're at it. Nope, that's not worth the odds. I guess give it to Markesha instead. Okay. It was nice knowing you, Limzer, but it's time to go. Boom! You know, Gallus, it's very strange for someone like me to say this, but what is it? Just stay close to me at all times. It would do us no good if the shadows took over your body again. Very well. Alice, if Gallus and the lady are to succeed in their mission, we must stay here and fend off the enemy reinforcements. I can't help but wonder what kind of foe awaits that courageous bunch in there. I've emerged victorious! And I will start the next scenario with the defined minimum starting gold. But it's not something we're gonna see today, because I am so done for today. My mind is done. Oh, but I did it. And I have enough units. Oh, no problem, Descasterada. I'm glad that I had so many viewers this time. It does make the stream more fun. And yeah, more entertaining for me as well. So thanks for watching. And maybe see you next time. Oh. See you on Discord then. Bye.